So this is known as the Garden Tomb. It's where I actually believe Jesus was buried, or I guess put in a tomb, not buried, put in a tomb, and where he went 3 days, and he rose. So I'm gonna just walk through here, and it's a very peaceful environment, and you can just feel the calmness here, especially when you walk around Jerusalem and you just hear the constant noise and people, and you come to a spot like this and you're like, wow, very, very nice, peaceful. So let's check some of this stuff out. Oh shit, is this Skull Rock? Okay guys, I think I actually found it. This was so quick. Okay, so here's the deck. So it said that when Ron White came here, this is the spot that he started digging. And as you can see right here, they put in all this wood flooring. This is kind of on the newer side, so they did all this, and this is where it was believed that Jesus was crucified. Alright, so I'm just gonna wait till this tour is kind of done over there, and then I'll show you guys a bunch more, but looks like someone's on a tour right now. And I want to see, because I know this does look like the spot that I saw Ron White try to excavate, and I'm gonna go take you to another spot, I guess, while I'm waiting. And maybe this is what it turned into after a while. But, oh no, he was right. It's right here. Oh my gosh. It's interesting. And I wonder if you took a UV light to this thing, what it would look like. There's definitely something here. Well, I think I'm just gonna open the Bible and start reading. This looks like a good spot. Alright, so just read over some Bible scriptures real quick. See if I can find anything. I'm gonna make my way down here. I want to see if I can get a good view of Skull Rock. So sad. It looks like the area is now just a bus stop. Let's see if we can get any higher. A big old cave up there. Here, right? And it definitely looks like over here they've been trying to do something, excavate, or I'm not really sure, but I don't want to go back there because I don't want to get in trouble. But I'll show you what it looks like over here. Like they just throw trash down there along the walls. I mean, it's a bus station now. So that's supposedly the Skull Rock right there. I don't see it look like much of a skull from this angle, but I'm sure from far away it does. So you can definitely see that the level of the flooring is a lot different. So if Jesus was crucified, he would be crucified lower down to pretty much where these buses are down there, which is about another 20, 30 feet. So that's pretty interesting. There's also this cave up here. I wish I could go. Yeah, I'm gonna go keep walking around. See if I can find exactly that spot that Ron Wyatt was excavating. I know it's got to be really close. What I find really interesting, though, the most is Jesus was crucified so close to where he was essentially put in a tomb. And I'll just start walking there right now. But you guys can see, it's, compared to where he was crucified, the actual location and to where his tomb is maybe 100 yards or so. Very close. So I can only imagine. But I still feel this is more of the spot. They say it's by the Skull Rock, and we're so close. We're about 50 feet away. And this definitely looks like, where they had to put in a deck because they went down lower. If I remember correctly, this is also where it was, so yeah. I saw this guy come over here with delsing rods and electro EMF detectors and stuff like that. I really wish I got to come out here and do all that stuff, but I do not have that. So, but where I'm standing right now is supposedly where they found pretty big signals. Which would not make any sense. We're right by a rock. And what I find interesting too is this rock that's here has been here for a very long time. This is some of the oldest Jerusalem locations. This rock has not moved. It's been here the whole time. So, and it does kind of make sense because when you're kind of walking around here, and it definitely feels like you're outside of the wall, which is where they obviously wouldn't want to bury and do some terrible things inside the wall, which is part of the reason why I don't think where the holy sculpture is and all that or it's the correct location. Yeah, nothing biblically fits that. And it's just really funny to me when, I read the word and then I see where these churches have really stuck their neck out and acted like, this is the place. And it's like, oh, we established this in the 4th century BC. It's like, okay, cool. But can you fit where it says this in the Bible? Can you, how are we in the center of Jerusalem? This doesn't make any sense. We're inside the walls. So Yeah. This definitely seems like it's it, though. It's funny how they just have this stuff just sitting here. In all the old videos, same thing. The excavation sites are just torn up. Nothing really, doesn't look professional or like anybody. Or maybe that's how they hide it. You never know, you know? But, here's a rock. That's a pretty cool rock. I don't know what that's from, but let's zoom in on that. See if I can get a better angle. Yeah, I'd really love to come here with black light. Imagine scanning these walls with black light. I guess that'd be a really good way. Oh, I found it, guys. Oh, no. Well, I think this is the crack I've been looking for, guys. It's so funny how everyone walks past here, but you can see something was used to sit right here inside this wall. It's definitely maybe like a, I know that's where they said they put like King of the Jews, his plaque basically, his memorial. And you can kind of see that trying to find the crack that runs, and it's, you know, no, I don't believe anything's a coincidence, but I'm gonna pan up real quick and show you the crack that's right above it that they've actually filled in with what looks like cement. So very strange how nobody comes down here. Everyone just kind of goes to Skull Rock and they look at it over there and then they walk back to the tomb. But I guess this is maybe just less well known as the location. But as I pan up there, I'm gonna show you guys where they actually filled it in. They filled it in with cement. That's a crack. And I don't know, I don't believe in coincidences, but that crack is right above where that marker would have been, where his plaque would have been, his name, King Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews, would have been right there. And there just happens to be a crack that's right above it, and it says that, you know, when he died, there was an earthquake and it split the rock. And I really wish they would have left this the way it is. I mean, obviously there might have been foundation reasons, but this is starting to look more and more. I'm trying to find any major crack, and that's the best one I can find. Especially that little indent into the wall. I mean, it's so funny. I don't know why they try to claim it's, you know, in a spot that's owned by bus stations. So they totally could have just redid this whole area, dropped it down to the actual bedrock, and allowed people to see this whole wall. But obviously they don't want people too close. Yeah, if you guys see anything in the comments, anything strange, I'm gonna go walk to the tomb. I just don't see any other cracks that are like major like that. I'm panning all the way up. I see nothing. Everything seems really natural. even the more you walk along this edge. Yeah, it's very natural, except for that one spot. That one spot. Yeah, I just find it very odd. Like, why isn't anybody talking about this little marker thing right here? It's like exactly the right size and everything. Oh. I see more where they poured cement in over here. Yeah, interesting. It runs along the whole way. And it goes to right there. I'm more convinced now than ever. Okay. Alright, let's go make our way to the tomb. Show you guys a little close-up of this rock. Pretty neat. I think that's the where they used to put the crucifixion. The giant piece of wood used to go in there. Ma'am, do you know what this is?
The stone?
Yes.
No, I'm sorry. It was probably just something that was found either in this garden or in the locality. It looks like it's half of a bowl or some kind of standing container, because if you look from this side, it's got it's like a hollowed out section, maybe a sink or something.
Huh.
But who knows? You'd need to look online and see if you can find something similar.
Looks like a hole they used to
I
put.
can see if I can find out.
It's okay. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, so I don't think that's thick enough for a post to go into. I don't believe that's big enough for a post to go into. I could be wrong, but maybe from the other side I'll see and see if, 'cause the wood they used to use for crucifying was really thick and big, so it can actually hold people up. I mean, it's possible, guys. I don't know. It's very possible that one went in there. The way it's angled like that, too. Very strange. I would almost bet if you lay that down flat, that you could easily maybe put a post in there. So. Alright, let's go up towards the tomb. Glória a Deus, Deus é amador, Deus é alegria, Espírito Santo, sobrenatural na aleluia. Nós vamos participar da Santa Ceia do Senhor. E o Senhor fala lá em 1 Coríntios 11:22, que nós temos que fazer. Oh, I want to eat one of these berries. These look so good. This place is so peaceful. Says almond. Not really really sure what that is. Alright, we got 10% left on my battery, so I'm gonna have to get going here.
Pastor Joseph, when you get through there, and your group can go up here and see that flyway, go left, and it'll take you right around down into the. You remember? No closing. No. Down here.
Alright guys, so whoa, you can really hear the acoustics in here. Here's where Jesus was laid for 3 days. And they actually said they had to stretch his feet out. They actually had to make it so that he could fit, because this original tomb was made for somebody else.
यहाँ खड़े रहकर फोटो निकालना ताकि लोग अंदर जा पाए। 5 ग्रुप अपने पीछे है, आपको हर एक को अंदर से 30 सेकंड मिलने वाला है। आप अंदर जाओगे, फोटो निकालना।
Alright, so I'll show you.
नहीं करना, कुछ नहीं करना।
I don't believe this is the correct stone. Obviously, it's not nearly as big, but you can see it's kind of like the shape they used to use. They were like a disc. I'm going to stand back a little bit so you can kind of get a better visual of this. Let's see if I can find the spot where the Romans hammered like a brass mount in order to secure the stone, the rolling stone. Let's see if I can find it.
Take a picture, you'll get the tomb. No, him. Stay there. Him.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I can't really find much. Oh, I found it. I'm just gonna zoom in, guys.
यहाँ फोटो निकालो।
I think that's it, guys.
ओके, चलो साथ लो, साथ घर वाले साथ में चलो। चलो। अंदर फोटो निकालो।